Okay, so here's what I've been wondering about. Which professional sports athletes would you want to party with and why?
Hockey players.
Okay, so here's where I'm at on this. So it was kind of the roast of Tom Brady.
Yeah.
And then I've been watching playoff hockey. And on Pardon My Take, they had Paul Bissonnette and Ryan Whitley, who are hockey guys that come on, and they've shared some stories. And I was like, you know what? If I was going to go out and party with professional athletes, I think hockey players would be the dudes because it would turn into a blast.
Yeah.
And so, like, hockey was the one I chose.
Either you're getting like rip roaring wasted or you're going to fight. One or the other. Like,
well, you might do both of them.
Yeah.
Pretty good chance.
You know, they're doing just, I don't know if they can do it or not, but you would only imagine that they're doing just monster gaggers of white gator tail, just getting all ready to rip. You know what I mean? And like just getting all
Hockey
crazy.
players are a different breed.
Yeah. I mean, it's insane, dude. No teeth, fighting, skating son of bitches. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm a big hockey guy.
May skate. You skater?
I used to, man. I really used to. Honest to goodness gracious, I used to be a very good skater for a big dude.
Yeah.
You know how many
nimble
people are
on the
going to laugh
blades,
that
huh?
just heard that?
Could you do one of them frappes?
Oh.
That's a drink from McDonald's.
That couch guy swallowed down as a diabetic.
No, I don't know. We didn't. I don't think I could.
He did. He came in with like a bag of candy and that
Gummy bears and a Macho
He is the
Choco
worst
Latte.
diabetic I've ever met in my life.
I have seen,
And we
that,
catch shit.
I've seen that human being put away more hostess than I would ever dream of. You know what I mean?
So Big Mace's got hockey players. What do you got?
You know what? I feel like who I
Rodeo clown.
no the folk in high school I was voted most likely to be a rodeo clown. Man.
Shocker.
I
That
feel
could
like
be the next shirt idea. Your rose-colored glasses with clown makeup.
Oh man.
I imagine I'd probably get along best with NASCAR drivers.
Oh yeah.
I bet they're good
Jeff
old-
Gordon.
Yeah, but you're talking about
The old Rainbow Warrior.
Rainbow Warrior.
yeah, but you're talking about old school NASCAR guys that used
Yeah.
to smoke cigarettes and do
I
200
think
miles an hour.
I bet the new
Smoke
school
Winstons.
NASCAR guys are probably just as. I think that's what makes them unique. Is they're just kind of detached.
They're a
from
different
the-
breed too.
Yeah. Now they're not doing gator tails.
Yeah.
Probably not doing
big,
gator
long
tails.
gaggers of.
But I bet you if you're
white
getting
gator
good
tail.
and drunk and raising trouble in town and running from the cops, like in a car, like the high speed pursuit.
Oh,
like,
that's what you're going
just
with.
good old fashioned American blue collar fun.
Yeah. What about you?
Blue
Okay,
collar.
so I'm going to go. This would be a.
I think I know where you're going.
I don't think you do.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, maybe. So this would be an event that would be a dream, but I would have to go winning the Ryder Cup
Yeah.
on American soil.
I knew.
okay.
I mean,
So,
winning
like
the
that-
Ryder
that
Cup
party?
on American soil,
That
that
party.
party.
Yeah.
Now, I
Oh.
don't, I mean, I don't know if that answers the question.
The
You're not
question-
partying with golfers,
Oh, you're not.
but, I mean, not on a regular basis,
What
but
about
that
what about
party.
like the LIV? Like that
yeah,
that whole
I'm not a
scene.
big LIV guy.
Well, that's
Most
okay.
people just say
But it's a
live.
pretty
I didn't
good-
know you were going to go
Live.
LIV.
But, I mean,
But it is LIV because it's a Roman numeral, right?
Yeah,
because about the
everybody
amount
calls
of
it
holes they
54.
play.
Yeah.
and-
unfortunately, the camera's shut off, but you've got to imagine that's a scene in
Oh,
New
yeah.
York or, when the Americans
Now, what
have
kind of
won
grass
that
is it on the greens? Is that Zoysia?
bent grass.
Bent.
Where's that
or
come from?
Poana, or-
Comes from a seed, Dave.
Well, but I mean, is it an American seed or do we bring that here from the.
Scotland.
Yeah,
This comes from Scotland.
probably American.
So
American
it's probably
bread.
not American soil.
American.
American
It's not the soil is American, dipshit.
Oh, the
not
grass
the
is.
grass.
Goddamn smoke.
Yeah, sorry.
all right,
sorry.
so-
I was,
and
Ruined
then-
my thunder. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, obviously, you could name any
Who would be your regular party group, though?
regular party group. So I can't go with Ryder Cup.
No, you
American
can say that specific event.
Like you could just say the Ryder Cup American golf team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I'm going that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going that route.
So here's what I was thinking.
I knew we were somewhere in the golf.
when I broke down the sports and thought about
John
it.
Daly. Can I just go there?
Yeah,
There we go.
Colt Ford was a professional golfer.
Bullshit.
Yeah,
So,
good hands.
Colt Ford, really?
Yeah.
Big
Love
old-
me some Colt Ford.
He was a professional golfer.
So here's what I was thinking. Football players, that's a different mix because you got some that are going to get into the liquor and you got some that are the beer guy. Then I thought about then I thought about like professional basketball players. And I was like, that's like a wine and cocktail group, but a weird
Yeah.
vibe towards the end of the night. Like they're
I
weird
mean-
vibe guys at the end of the night.
Yeah, but
Oh,
what
I
about
bet
the
so.
eras though?
Yeah, that there.
The NBA era.
Okay, we were gonna kick it with Larry Bird. Yeah, we're
that
drinking
era.
Yeah, we want pre.
Bud Light and
Johnson.
ripping Marlboros.
Yeah, I was gonna say it.
We
and,
want pre Diddy
filling our
basketball.
mustache with Coke boogers.
Yeah, that's what that'd
That's just
be.
a whole different. I know there's. I've made 7 references to cocaine.
Cocaine.
We
Got it on your mind?
We do not, in any way, shape, or form, condone the use of.
I mean, look at us.
And next,
cocaine.
next week in the Chronicles of Big Mace,
We
they
don't
got-
look like upper people.
No.
got selected for a random piss
I
test.
Yeah.
may have coached with a former NBA basketball player, and I think it was a good time.
Yeah, I would say probably so. Soccer players, weird. Out on that.
Drinking
really-
sons of bitches,
Really
though, I
good
bet
big
you.
runners,
Yeah.
long runners. I
But
bet they
not we have anything against runners because
Yeah,
we
no,
got a
no,
stable
I
of
think
runners.
soccer people are partiers. Like when you get over
The
there.
fans.
Ole, ole, ole,
I guess I'm
like that
thinking
one?
like the Irish and Scottish type.
just like
The pubs.
MFL
Yeah,
people in general.
Yeah. Then there you get to swimmers, swimming, tough spot.
I like to.
Track and field
I
athletes.
mean, just drinking and water and
I'm
Yeah.
a big fan of drinking and water.
I
though.
like to float,
but it's not
floating.
a party.
You're not
Yeah.
swimming though.
Yeah. So I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah,
That's
don't
just
win.
baseball. Like as much as I'd want it to be baseball, I think it's such a long season. Those guys are too.
Wait a minute. What's the
Tar.
guy from? Remember the movie back in the day, and it was Charlie Sheen, and he had his hair all cut like with
Major League.
Major
Major
League. Yeah,
League.
what was his name?
Major League.
Vaughn.
Vaughn.
Rick Vaughn.
Rick
Rick
Vaughn.
Vaughn.
That's it.
Wild
That
thing.
guy was a partier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well.
He was in jail.
Yeah, that's true.
Wild thing.
All the best
Put,
partiers are.
put glasses on them. So I don't know. Is there any other sports
Jaboo.
that would stick out? Professional rugby players. That's a drinking time. They would be close to your hockey players. Different breeds.
I was gonna say. So my first thought when you said
What
this
about-
was UFC fighters.
What
but
about WWE? Like the old school.
Old school WWE.
Like
Andre the
Ric
Giant,
Flair,
where like
oh,
that whole
those
ass,
guys.
like he drank like
Macho
98
Man
beers
Randy
a day.
Savage.
Yeah, those guys
Those
are.
guys.
Those guys
They
are
were
doing
probably a good time.
large mounds of powdered sugar. Like those guys didn't blow out their hearts because of steroids. The steroids didn't help. It was the massive amounts of blow
So there's
they would do.
there's a thread, there's a Reddit thread, and it's literally your topic to a T. Which pro athletes party the hardest? And it says it's kind of it's a dumb postseason debate question, but with a lot of socials being filled with celebrations right now, I've been reading several things, but for me, I watch a lot of professional bull riders. They're pretty hardcore.
Those guys
I
are
don't
just-
think so.
F1 drivers talk about having a beer after they win.
Okay.
having one beer.
Yeah, and then
it being a
the first
Heineken.
person,
Heineken Zero.
3 favorite sports are famous party people. Boxers,
No,
I don't see a boxer being a.
the
Rug-
people around the
rugby?
boxers. Rugby for sure. Yeah,
and hockey players.
yeah. Rugby and hockey players would take.
And then
the cake.
there's MMA fighters. It only takes one John Jones Google search.
And this
You'll see
hippie
why.
here never heard of NASCAR because I'm telling you, I feel like
Well-
NASCAR guys are going to like, hey, you know what we ought to do? Let's go knock
There
that
it is,
pig over
Casey.
the head.
What's that?
Throw it on fire.
Jack, here we go. Jack Grealish is still smashed after the Manchester City's Champion League win. There's your soccer players.
Yeah. I don't know. The thing with golfers is finicky group, never leave golf alone. And I just got a feeling the old drugs would sneak into that party pretty quick.
I was saying,
I
Taylor
bet
Hill
you
ripped
disc
ungodly amounts
golf.
of blow when he,
Oh, yeah.
What do you call
they're
frisbee golf?
Huge potheads.
Who?
Disc golf.
Disc golfers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they invented the sport. We're gonna go get
Yeah.
high
What do you
in the
call them?
woods and throw a disc.
Shoegazers?
That's hippies in general.
I feel like that's
Shoegazers. They listen to like the
Fish.
Slandering those that play disc golf.
Grateful Dead, and like they just did. They look at their
no. I
shoes
like the Grateful Dead.
when they dance and stuff.
Oh, geez.